Hola everyone. I'm back on my feet. I can use my arms and my hands and my wrists because my wrists swollen up like you wouldn't believe, which made my hands swell up like big gloves. So it was hard to do anything. That's why you haven't heard me on YouTube or anything lately. Because if you can't use your hands, you can't edit. You can't use your hands, you can't type. You can't even log in. And so anyway, I just want to let everybody know I'm doing better. I'm standing on my feet after a month and a half. I'm finally recovering from whatever hit me real hard. But to be honest with you, what hit me real hard is what I'm going to show you here. I'm convinced they were trying to knock me out permanently.
And you mean the spirit, the negative
The negative
entities,
forces were
spirits.
trying to kill me so I wouldn't be able to release these charts. If they screwed up my hands, I wouldn't be able to make these illustrations. It took me a month and a half to get my hands and my feet back, and it hurt like hell and it was painful. But I created what I call Journey's End, or the Chinook charts. Why is it called Journey's End? Because it's going to explain where all our trade networks ended at, and not only where they started, but where they ended at and where they go to. And because of my illness and almost dying, I felt that it was more important not only for me to create these charts, but also to get it out to the public. Heaven forbid, just in case something else does happen to me, which I hope it doesn't, but you never know. So I created this entire thing here. This is only one page. I got all the knowledge to the mapping of everything included here, but I can't go through it all. I'm just, letting you a little example of the work that I've done since I've gotten better. But I'm just going to show you one little section from my great grandfather's side of my family. Because what this chart is doing is going to show you. Oh, it's the cats. Somebody's in them. Get out of here. You don't belong in here. Get that kitty out of here. Get out of here.
Oh, there's another cat trying to come into the house.
Yeah,
Okay.
open it up.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna close the door.
Excuse me, it's an animal's world out there.
Okay, Raj, back.
Back to what I was saying again. I was talking about. Oh yeah, these charts here, which are very thorough, which is going to surprise everyone, because I didn't want to bring it out and be the one to be bragging about anything. But everything that's shown in these charts is only showing connections from my great grandfather's side, the Clatsop Nehilim, or Tillamook, and also showing the Quinault side, my dad's side of the family, which is the Point Grenville and the Grays Harbor area, which is Quinault, and also the Nia Bay, Ozette, La Push, Vancouver Island trade area that goes into the Sound, which is my mother's side of the family. So all I'm showing you is everything that's just within my family. We haven't gotten to the Tlinkits, the Patayucos, the Haida Guaya. We haven't gotten to any of those other tribes yet that are even below us in California yet, which have the same ties as me. All I'm using here is my family connections to this trade network. So I'm going to explain a little bit here. On the very top at 45, 123, that little circle with a little dot in it, is Tillamook, Oregon, which is located at 45 degrees, 27 minutes, 19 seconds north, or 123 degrees longitude, 50 minutes and 33 seconds west. 45, 123. 45, 123. 45, 123, which means it's right there. And that's what 45, 123 means. That's Tillamook, Oregon.
So the latitude's on the top in red, and the longitude is on the bottom in blue.
So each one of these is exactly like that. 44, 43, 42, 41. Then you hit 40 in our trade network. What do you hit? Pyramid Lake. That's in Nevada. Then you go to 39, 118. What do you hit? Lovelock Cave. Those red-haired giants, they were us. We were headhunters. We were cannibals. We just had lighter complected hair, and they're just bigger than me. I'm the runt of the tribe. And Round Mountain with a star, that's where we collected our gold from.
Oh, and your tribe also came from a giant woman.
Yeah, that Pacific Northwest Coast woman who rolled us out of Thunderbird's nest when we were one of the eggs in there, and we were the first egg to open, which was the Clatsop people. And Round Mountain here is where we collected, where the gold fields were located for my great great grandfather's people. Why did they collect the gold here? Because from this point, there's gold here, there's gold there, and what's that Spirit Mountain here? This is a place where you could trade that gold for something that's valuable. But if you don't want to trade it there, what you can do is just keep going with that, and then you go to Wickiup, you go to Auction Village, Picacho Peak, and what is this with a circle? The Bobakiri Mountain of southern Arizona.
And that's where Iatoi, which is the
creator of mankind, resides, basically in that mountain.
and that's in the Tohono O'odham.
Yeah, Tohono O'odham, the southern Arizona, Iatoi Key, or Iatoi's house, basically Iatoi's home, is located in the Bobakiri Mountain.
So it's like Mount Kailash.
Oh. At 31 degrees is Bobakiri Mountain. 31 degrees is Mount Kailash over there in the Himalayas.
Mount Kailash is associated with Shiva.
The destroyers of world. Iatoi is the creator of mankind. So they're kind of like alter egos.
Okay.
But now take Bobakiri here. Now watch these squares. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
And you had to go this way because you ran out of space down there. So
yeah, it's still a straight line.
Yeah, it's okay.
But on this 13th one, 13 is sacred to the number to the Mesoamericans as well as 20. So you go 13 from Bobakiri, it takes you to Teotihuacan, Mexico.
Oh, dang.
Now take Bobakiri here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Where does it take you? Tillamook, Oregon.
So that's the sacred number 13
Yeah.
because all this
13.
math comes from 13, 20, and
Here?
16.
13 to there. Now watch this. This is where it gets interesting. What did I say the numbers were sacred? 13 and 20?
What?
For the calendar?
Yes.
Then it makes 260, right?
Yes, 260-day sacred calendar.
Now remember 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. What is 20? Tumaco, Ecuador, the first trade location that you hit in South America from Tehunatepec. Here. In other words, you go 20 squares down, it takes you to the beginning of the trade network for all of South America. And what's in South America? Chachapoya at 6'7". What's below that? Shaban de Wantar. And what's below that? 1077, Corral, Peru. And what's below that? Lima, Peru at 12 degrees latitude, 7 degrees longitude, which is the numbers here. Then these right here, see where that Tumaco is right here? This is everything that's below it. But if you take Tumaco and you go to this 0,
Tillamook.
back to Tillamook.
Okay, I have no more space on my phone, so I'm going to hit pause.
That's all we need. That's the premiere. And that's what we're going to be presenting on the next one is my Chinook charts individually, one at a time. And I'm going to show you exactly how we mapped out the entire globe, page by page. How we mapped out Europe and went to La Ferrasi Cave.
So that's
And
all
what is
these
that
other
data at?
pages. That's what all this other stuff is. Okay, cool, got it. All right, thank you, everyone. We'll see you later.